Hello, beautiful bookish family. Welcome back to Coffee Over Apples. My name is Steph. It has been a while. Sorry, things happened, so I figured since it's been the longest break that I've ever taken in the over 2 years since I've started BookTube, I should probably dedicate a video to this. So this is essentially going to be like a where I've been, what's going on, and what changes are going to be coming to my channel for the foreseeable future. Some of them, sorry in advance. Please don't leave. I promise that they're, like, good.
It could change the world. Only God.
The first change that is coming to my channel, which you might have noticed if you follow me for my TBR videos, is that the past month or two, I have not put out a TBR game. Yeah, here's the thing, and I'm going to get a little serious for a second, is that I had 4 passings in the past 2 months. So that was a lot of grief to deal with. It's just kind of one of those things where it just kept happening back to back, in varying degrees of relationships, but grief is grief and it affects everyone differently. So, you know, after the first one, I just took a little bit of a break, and then the second one, I was like, okay, just give me another 1 or 2 weeks. And then the third one happened, and then the fourth one happened, and I just needed a full-on, like, social media cleanse.
I need it!
You may not have seen me active even online on, like, Instagram or any other social media as well. Unless you're someone that I send memes back and forth with and message and, like, DM regularly. But I haven't really been posting because I just needed time away from the internet and to, like, rebuild my creative mojo. So I took 2 months off and I feel a lot better for it. This is the longest break that I've taken since starting BookTube. It's been over 2 years. In March, it was my 2-year BookTube anniversary. I would have liked to do something special for that, but I just still needed more time, so I figure start back up fresh in April. That is the plan. That being said, it's been really hard to stick to a scheduled TBR, which means that as of right now, at least for the next year, I'm going to pause, not stop, but pause my TBR game. Simply because I'm moving into my final year of grad school. I have a full-time job. I've an additional job of writing curriculum on top of that full-time job. I have a family. I'm making my art. I'm like, and I want to do BookTube. I can't do it all. It's just a lot, and being able to stick to a specific TBR is just too much pressure right now. So I'm just gonna pause it. I'm so sorry if you follow my channel specifically for the TBR games, but I just can't dedicate myself to a specific number of books. The only kind of dedication that I can handle right now is for the book clubs that I'm either hosting or I'm a part of, which I'm already kind of like falling behind on those anyway. So basically, if it's not for a live show or it's not to support someone else's BookTube channel, then it's going to be a mood read. I need to give myself space, time, and grace to mood read because I don't do that very often. And even though I kind of built it into, in like a very small aspect, into my TBR game, it still doesn't come up often enough. So that's just gonna have to stop for now. I really enjoy playing TBR games. I love playing casino games. But yeah, I really need to like shift my priorities. So that's what most of this video is. It's just me putting into perspective my shift in priorities. So from there, we have 2 things that we can talk about. One being a book buying ban and my physical TBR. Okay, book buying ban is officially on, unless it's a book for a book club that I'm hosting. Not happening. School and art is expensive. It's very expensive. I mean, you'll see it in some vlogs that I have planned coming up, but I've got giant canvases and so much equipment. I gotta get a new laptop, all of these things. I just can't afford to do any kind of book shopping right now, and I'd rather use the little bit of funds that I have for free time to spend it with like friends or on friends and do meaningful things. So as much as I love buying books, no. So if I can go until the end of this year without buying a book that's not for a book club, that would be amazing. Henceforth, the next book haul that you guys are gonna see is gonna be my last book haul of the year, of the rest of 2022. No book haul for 8 months to save money. Thanks, library and Scribd. That's the only place that I'm spending money right now. My physical TBR is redonkulous. It is crazy huge. I haven't counted it yet, but I have been planning to make a video showing you all of the unread books on my physical TBR. And I have to guess right now, I'm gonna guess that it's probably at least 70 books, not even counting the arcs that I have to read as the judge for the SPSFC self-published sci-fi competition, which is another over 20 books. I have close to 100 books to read here. There is no reason why I should be buying books. It's done. I actually really want to unhaul books. However, I'm in a weird space where I can't unhaul any books unless I'm okay with not having read them. So I have to read things in order to know if I want to get rid of them, because what if it ends up being a new favorite? Do you know what I mean? Can't do that to myself. I will struggle to live with the regret of not knowing if it was going to be a 5-star. It just makes sense to focus on reading the physical books that I have and then doing like a major unhaul at the end of the year. That would be great. That being said, to hold myself accountable, vlogging. A lot of vlogs are coming your way. I figure instead of focusing on making content that is very specific, like my TBR game, and then whatever else I do the rest of the month, I feel like my channel is not diverse enough. I don't feel like I've given myself the space to create fun and original content the way that I really want to, because I've been so focused on my established TBR. So if I get rid of it, I can read whatever I want and do fun vlogs and themed vlogs and things of that nature, right? Right. So there's going to be a lot of vlogs coming your way, thinking about doing taste tests and experiments. I have a taste test that I was supposed to do way back in December and I didn't do it yet, so now I'm going to have the time to do it. And I want to read more horror. I want to read more of the themes that I really like. And they're all here. They're all here in my physical TBR. I have no reason not to have a bunch of 5 stars at the end of 2022. Even though right now 2022 is serving 3-star energy. It makes no sense. And that's probably because I keep ending up reading very underhyped books or overhyped books or books that I just wouldn't have chosen in the first place, partly because of established TBRs. We're just gonna X those out. We don't need them. I don't need that energy. I need only positive energy, and I deserve to read books that are potentially going to make me extremely happy. Because other than that, I'm studying for school. I'm literally working 12 to 14 hours a day, and when I'm not doing that, I am either sleeping. I've been sleeping a lot. Just complete mind-numbing exhaustion. So, and I've got a new hobby. Okay, hear me out. Do I have time for hobbies? No, but bonding with the family has turned into Magic the Gathering. that has been really fun, and bonding with my family doing that. And then also something that I've realized about myself is that I kind of watch anime to escape when I'm really mentally exhausted. Meaning, you're probably gonna get a full anime review of Blue Period very soon. I probably actually film it right after this. I love that anime so much. So, no TBRs equals more themed vlogs, weekly vlogs potentially, random fun videos about books or art or whatever it is that I want to talk about, anime reviews, maybe some more manga, mood reading, maybe Magic the Gathering. I don't really know. But how weird is it that this is a booktube channel and I barely review independent books? I was looking back at my videos and thinking to myself, wow, book reviewing is probably the least amount of content that I have on my channel, potentially. I mean, vlogs are like book reviews, except they're not so in-depth because I get camera shy for some reason when I look like a potato.
Vamos a empezar con el mangú. Qué riqueza, mira esa vaina.
It looks like mashed potatoes and kind of smells like mashed potatoes.
Yeah, so I'm thinking lots more independent book reviews, just dedicated videos to a specific book, which I need to do right after reading it because that's when the thoughts are fresh, and if I wait too long, I'll forget them. Unless it's True Blood, which has been boiling in the back of my mind for 1.5 years at this point. I gotta get those thoughts out. So as an explanation, speaking of like independent book reviews and book reviews that I used to do, I've done in the past, if you're following me for this, and again, something that I haven't done in a long time, if you've followed me for the drawing book reviews, I really want to do them. I love drawing book reviews. 2 things though. 1, my nails are crusty. I haven't done them in a while. But aside from that, I don't care about the crusty nails, I just care about the content. My lens broke on the second camera that I was using, so I would use not this camera stand with my phone on it that you're on right now, but I would have an additional tripod with a DSLR camera that was looking down at my table so I can adjust the focus and, you know, have high quality video for that, for the drawing. But the lens broke, which is why I haven't done one of those videos in a while, but that doesn't mean that I can't do a dedicated book review video, and there's so many that I want to do. So please expect a lot more of that to come your way. If you want to support my channel, I have a Ko-fi, which you can basically buy me a cup of coffee to say thanks for making content, and I would appreciate it so much, in the description below, along with affiliate links and booktubes and discords and all of that good stuff. I promise I am working on being more active in the coming weeks and months, but that is it for today, and I'll see you later. Bye!